scary ghost videos to creep you out. We have seen tons of ghost videos now, and every single one of them is creepy as hell. So today, we are back with more scary ghost videos that will creep you out. It's time for yet another eerie live exploration, this time in a deserted old warehouse in Saudi Arabia. Locals claim that the structure was abandoned because it was haunted by a malicious spirit, to quote Jinn. As he investigates the land, Allah is feeling a little uneasy, and he should be because strange things start happening practically right away. Allah searched for the entire place, not being able to find anything that would make sense. But what happened next will shock you. An abandoned stuffed toy giraffe starts to move on its own. That's enough for Allah. The neck straightens and seems to rise as if the stuffed animal is alive. He abruptly leaves after ending the livestream. The explorer believes he may have found a manifestation of the evil jinn intended to haunt the empty warehouse. RexyBoy34, a YouTube user, claims he was playing with his friends whilst capturing pictures and videos in the woods. Then he notices a strange object coming close to the trees. The group appears to be gripped with terror as they flee from someone or something that is stumbling towards them from out of the woods. As of right now, only YouTube user RexyBoy34 has posted this video to his channel, so it's difficult to discern if the footage is authentic or perhaps more of a joke. Via TikTok, Marika David from the Netherlands posted that she has heard from you regarding your youngest kid. Maria hears the toddler Mateo wailing while she is upstairs playing in his room. Despite the fact that everything appears to be in order when she runs upstairs to check on him, she is astonished to learn what the issue is after viewing her surveillance tape. Mateo appears to be observing him and may possibly be engaged in conversation with a non-existent person or object. The 2-year-old is then seen falling down to the ground. Maria now claims that Mateo was well and unharmed, but this is where the narrative makes a very odd turn. Marika claims that she was initially expecting triplets. Unfortunately, only a tiny Mateo survived because the other 2 fetuses did not grow. Marika thinks that Mateo has visits from these unborn siblings as ghosts. But what do you believe took place? From the YouTube channel, urban explorer Jens Semtex journeys to a small German village to investigate a 120-year-old deserted sanitarium. It was constructed in 1905 to provide care for those with significant life-threatening lung conditions. The clinic finally shut its doors in 1992, but it had been over a decade before then that the building had been abandoned and allowed it to deteriorate. As they attempt to undertake a paranormal investigation within the sanitarium, Yen is joined by his companions. The villa-like building is secluded, hidden, and surrounded by trees. The group notices the brilliance from multiple flashlights close by and becomes frightened that potentially hazardous individuals may be waiting just outside the door. Then listen to what is genuinely terrifying. The gang is shocked when it appears that someone is stomping and hacking on the building itself. Debris is falling from the roof above them and the foundation appears to be trembling as a whole. The sanatorium's towers sway and nearly fall on them. They flee the crumbling structure by running just in time. Now that they are in a panic, the party hastily makes its way through the woodland to a little road close to the sanitarium. However, when they arrive, they run over 4 young males who are acting quite strangely. The young guys insist that they had nothing to do with the partial sanatorium collapse that nearly brought down the Semtex crew. However, when the police, ambulance, and firefighters came to the scene, it was very clear that they were the ones responsible. The 4 mysterious young men now have vanished into the night and were nowhere to be found, despite Yen telling them exactly what happened. Yen points out that one of the men had a sizable wooden object in his hand and speculates that she may have used it to strike the foundation of the decaying building, which fortunately led to its collapse. Yen and all of his friends managed to get out unharmed. A security guard was working at a high school in Mexico. He overhears a conversation outside on the school grounds one night. Watch out, he's going to get the shock of his life when he makes his way out to school. What did you see? A weird face can be seen hiding behind the air conditioner on the building's corner as the footage is brightened up and sped up. The security guard rushes over it to take a look, but nothing is there. The lack of visible legs or feet in this footage almost give the impression that this head is an empty space. The security guard claims that what he saw was absolutely paranormal and there's no way he can explain it. He also claims that he had searched for the school ground countless times but never found anything. Pokemon is the main topics on the live streamer Kuyoya's Twitch and YouTube channels. This subsequent footage from one of Kuyoya's live streams is extremely weird because nothing of his films nor live streams have anything to do with the supernatural. Twitch hears someone behind him as he plays a game and converses with his viewers. Kuyoya claims that his handheld vacuum recently fell on the ground in an unknown manner. But did you see it? Although the live streamer appears to be in total confusion, a shadowy figure can be seen gazing into the frame just behind him. Unknown to Kuyoya is who or what that thing was. He provides a thorough explanation of the location in a subsequent video. In that video, he shows us the placement of the vacuum and how it may have fallen, and he also tells us about his squeaky stairs and how impossible it is for a real person to climb the stairs without making a sound. So, who was it, if it even was really a real person? And how, on these squeaking steps, did they not make a single sound? Kuyoya believes he may have captured an actual paranormal occurrence on camera. Silas Neposh was exploring beautiful pines with his friends. It was a beautiful landscape covered in snow and it was looking like a big cake with vanilla frosting. But then this happy dream came to an end when they saw something very weird. Now that this strange video has gone viral, many Facebook users have seen what appears to be a giant humanoid entity picking up and carrying trees. Some Facebook comments claim that this is the persona of a Yeti or a Sasquatch, and some people even think it may be an alien. Tell me in the comments what you believe is going on in this situation. This one's from a well-known Indian YouTube channel. The owner of this channel is passionate about fish as he catches it and cooks them. David apparently makes movies on cooking the fish he catches after fishing in Indian rivers and lakes as a hobby. While he is out fishing, he travels far into the woods with two of his mates to locate the greatest fishing location. They maneuvered through dense undergrowth and even built a temporary bridge out of a tiny fallen tree to cross a creek. It should go without saying that when they do locate a fishing location, it is extremely isolated and should be used only by them. The day comes to an end as the sun sets. He and his friends can see something or someone going through nearby shadowy woods. They shouted at him, but he didn't seem to listen. The scariest part is the person vanishes into thin air. He and his pals still don't know who or what they might have seen, making it the most horrifying fishing experience of their lives. Many of his YouTube subscribers believed they had an experience with the paranormal. The sender of this video is Philip Whitaker from Burnley in England. Philip claims in his email that although he has experienced some odd things at home up until this point, nothing has been recorded on video. His fiancée sits peacefully at night when this takes place. In the living room, a faint, translucent mist appears to fly over Philip's girlfriend, whilst a woman's faint humming can be heard in the background. She panicked and bolted out from the room. This was really creepy, and according to Philip's girlfriend, when the shadow passed through her, she felt chills down her spine. It was like she was able to feel something going through her. Philip and his fiancée have no idea what they have just witnessed and recorded on their own security camera. But what do you believe happened? These were the horrifying videos that I was able to find. Now, are these videos real, or are they just camera tricks? I will leave that for you to decide, but do let us know your opinion in the comment section below. Thank you for watching this video, and we'll hope to see you in the next one.